Reg Park was one of the silver era titans of bodybuilding, developing a physique that was both massive and strong, as is reflected in the shoulder routine that he used to develop his Herculean physique. Steve Reeves, who possessed a slenderer and more aesthetic, Apollo-like physique, used sculpting exercises and higher rep ranges for the most part, and in doing so did not develop such a massive physique like Reg Park. To develop his Herculean shoulders, Reg Park depended mostly on pressing movements. Reg Park held the British record for a 250-pound two-hands dumbbell press in military style for quite a long time, later being capable of a 280-pound dumbbell press standing, and was eventually capable of pressing 300 pounds in the press behind the neck, which matched the world record during the silver era, set by Doug Hepburn. It is no surprise then that Reg Park's favorite shoulder exercises and program included the press behind the neck, the dumbbell press standing, both pressing movements, as well as the cheating lateral raise and the cheating dumbbell front raise. Reg Park would finish his shoulder workouts with chest expander work, as well as muscle control. These exercises were performed in the set and rep scheme listed. I will be demonstrating these exercises in this video in the Tomb of Hercules, wearing the new Reg Park apparel available on my website. Of all exercises listed, Reg Park's favorite shoulder exercise was the press behind the neck in a standing position, and is the exercise he would typically use first when working out shoulders. Reg would typically use a pressing rep and set range of 5 sets of 6 repetitions for developing overall deltoid mass. Reg Park was also inspired by the deltoid development of Melvin Wells, and believed that Melvin possessed the best deltoid development in the world during the silver era. Melvin Wells also favoured the press behind the neck, and this was another reason why Reg Park believed in this movement for his overall shoulder development. Reg Park's second favourite shoulder exercise was the dumbbell press standing, which he used to break the British record several times. Reg's style of dumbbell pressing would differ, sometimes pressing them simultaneously with straight arms overhead. Other times he would perform the alternating dumbbell press, and other times he would perform the movement by bringing the dumbbells together at the top as shown. At times he would also perform this movement seated with the bench on a slight incline, typically using, for all variations, 4 to 6 sets for 8 repetitions, or when working on a record and if specializing in shoulder strength, he would perform higher sets and lower reps, namely 8 sets of 2 repetitions each. He also enjoyed supersetting this exercise with the press behind the neck for building shoulder mass. Third on Reg's list is the cheating lateral raise, which he learned from Clancy Ross, in which one uses a little body movement to move the dumbbells up in order to use heavy poundage. For this particular isolation exercise, Reg used 4 sets of 10 repetitions. Fourth on Reg's list is the cheating alternating dumbbell front raise, performed using a slight body motion, which also helps establish a rhythm. Reg stated that one should keep the arms as straight as possible in this exercise for maximum deltoid stimulation. He performed 3 sets of 8 repetitions. To finish off his program, Reg would also perform chest expander exercise to hit the posterior deltoids and trapezius muscles, selecting a few exercises. I have already listed Reg Park's chest expander workout, so by looking at that video, you will be able to select exercises to hit the posterior deltoids through chest expander work. Muscle control was also performed to focus on bringing the shoulder musculature out. Now, for those interested in learning more about how Reg Park trained, please head on to my website where you will find a good selection of ebooks featuring programs from Reg Park, and I also teach the Silver Era methods taught by Reg Park on my online coaching program that has yielded many phenomenal transformations for my clients. If interested, more details are given below. So I do hope you have enjoyed this video on how Reg Park built his Herculean shoulders, and if you have, don't forget to give the video a like, subscribe, and leave me your comments. That's it from me. This is the Golden Era Bookworm saying bye for now. Head to www.goldenerabookworm.com for the biggest range of classic old school bodybuilding books as ebooks, e-magazines such as Iron Man and Reg Park Journal, high quality bodybuilding posters of the Golden Era stars, merchandise and classic gymwear featuring Steve Reeves, Marvin Eder, John Grimmick, Reg Park, and many other Golden Era stars. For those wishing to build a classic physique, lose fat and build muscle, online training is also available. Collectibles such as rare autographed photos from the Golden Era stars are also available, and to collaborate, please get in touch. Now, if you're interested in learning more about Vince Gironda's approach to bodybuilding, his principles, and all these tips of wisdom that he has, I mean, there's so much stuff that probably hasn't been proven by science, and it will take science to prove or disprove Vince. But to be honest, these 3 books, I believe, which I call the Classic Physique Bundle, are the best books that Vince ever came out with. And they, of course, are the Wild Physique, the Master Series, and the Pro Series. Have a look at it this way. The Wild Physique, I believe, is like the ABCs of Vince Gironda's principles to bodybuilding. He teaches you the exercises and his principles. But how do you put them together? Well, the Master Series is a 14-month program of using all of these principles, all of the diets that Vince came out with, all of the exercises. And of course, the Pro Series was a book that he came out with later on, specially targeted for getting into competition. It's just these 3 books, as I call it, the Classic Physique Bundle, are Vince's best work, and available, of course, at www.goldenerabookworm.com.